Hey guys, what is going on? We are here today talking about Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and Call of Duty COD4 Remastered, releasing on November 4th, 2016. I have a little bit to talk about the new gameplay from the Black Sky campaign they showed. Um, if you guys want to check that out, I'm going to put it into the description so you guys can go watch the gameplay. I'm going to be showing some pictures here and there. Now, if you guys have watched the gameplay, if you haven't, I recommend you watch it before you watch this. We're going to be talking about all about it and really break it down as much as I possibly can. So first off, the big question in the new Call of Duty franchise in Infinite Warfare is there gonna be boosting. Now, through the whole entire campaign gameplay they showed, there was no boosting whatsoever that I saw from the guy playing the game. Every once in a while you saw a guy kind of use a little jetpack, but like it was really rare. I think there's only 2 times throughout the whole entire gameplay that you did see a guy use any sort of jetpack or anything inside the game. And the only other boosting I saw was when the guy playing the gameplay would actually boost across the ground like a slide, but they also had the sliding ghost and it looked just exactly like that. Now if you actually look at the gameplay and you put it side by side with Ghost, the movement system and just the colors of the game kind of resemble Call of Duty Ghost. It's dark, it kind of looked like the guy was a little bit slower, and you know, he didn't look like he was moving around too much. And now if there was boosting, you know, even in the Advanced Warfare game campaign, if you had like a friendly, they normally wouldn't boost unless they're like had to boost up onto a ledge. So they might be trying to hide the boosting and whatnot, but we don't know for sure yet. No one knows. Now, the multiplayer is never far off from the campaign. In any campaign from Call of Duty history, you'll notice that a ton of the campaign's missions turn into multiplayer maps. You know, Modern Warfare 2, you play on a favela-like map inside the campaign, and it turns out to be favela in the multiplayer, and that's the map. And you know, the maps can't be too much different from the campaign because then there's really no correlation together with it. But Terminal has been announced for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. If you look at the picture of it right here, it's in space. Now that brings up a lot of questions. We haven't seen a lot of the campaign, but we do know some of the campaign is in space, which means, are we going to be visiting Terminal on the moon in the campaign? We might be, maybe not. Normally they correlate campaign with multiplayer, but we're not totally sure yet. But if you look at this Terminal map right here, the picture, it's in space. There's no cover to it. It's literally in space. Now I'm wondering if somehow you're going to have some anti-gravity like suit on that makes you just walk normal, or if boosting's actually going to be a thing on only space maps. You know, there's a lot of questions that go with it, and we're not totally sure on that yet. Now, going back to the boosting side of the game, the guys who made Infinite Warfare actually stated that if you guys like Black Ops 3's movement system, you're going to be comfortable with Infinite Warfare. Now, watching the gameplay, obviously, we didn't see anything, but obviously they can hide anything they want. They don't have to use a boost system. They could have used this campaign mission because they realized that there wasn't much boosting to be used in it, and they could have gotten away with trying to hide it a little bit more, but no one knows for sure right now. We haven't got any multiplayer gameplay or reveal trailer, and until we do, we're not going to know anything from that. Now, what I'm very excited about is Call of Duty 4 Remastered. Now, obviously, the gameplay right here is of COD4. I hopped on, and I was playing it, and I forgot how fun this game was. You know, even for being so repetitive, having, like, so little amount of, like, guns. You know, you only have 3 kill streaks, you know, and there's really not a whole lot about the game, but for some reason, it's so addicting. I've been spending the last, like, 3 days straight just fiending the game, and it's been so much fun, and I can't wait to see what graphically they've done with the game. You know, you can't change the game too much, I mean, then it won't be COD 4, but hopefully they fix some like little bugs, little glitches, and hopefully the graphics do look amazing. From what we've seen from like this picture here, the game absolutely looks gorgeous, and I cannot wait to see what it turns out to be. But other than that, guys, all we have is rumors. We don't know anything for sure. But from what we've seen, the game does resemble a Ghost-like game, Infinite Warfare, and that's not a totally bad thing, because Ghost wasn't a terrible game. There was just a few things wrong with it, like the maps and whatnot. And the guys who made that game obviously know now that they ruined it with the maps. So going into Infinite Warfare, they really don't have a lot to lose, obviously, but they have a lot to gain, because they're obviously going to fix everything that they did wrong in Ghost and make it a much better game. But from the boosting standpoint, we don't know. In Call of Duty 4, you can't really go wrong with it. But other than that, guys, we don't have really any other information on Call of Duty Infinite Warfare yet, or Call of Duty 4 Remastered. So we're going to end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.